Hey folks, this is Mike Brown, TM Brown here, coming to you with the last of my August book giveaways and bookstore visits. So I'm here at Horton's Bookstore, the oldest bookstore in all of Georgia. So come on inside because it is trying to rain a little bit and I don't want my wife to get wet. Now, what does the oldest bookstore in Georgia look like? Well, here it is. This is Horton's is located in downtown, historic downtown Carrollton, Georgia, on what is referred to as Addison Square. It has been part of this square since its conception. Although this is not the original location on the square, this has been here for quite some time. And Miss Dorothy Pittman has been a part of Horton's Horton's Bookstore since 1997. And as she says to me, she says, time sure flies, because it doesn't feel like I've been here for 23 years doing this. But the bookstore is a real treat. Today is the Independent Bookstore Day that's celebrated nationally. And we wanted to take the opportunity, I think all authors should give back to the bookstores that support them, and that's what I'm attempting to do today. For those that are on watching this live, if you comment or like while we're on the broadcast, your name will be entered into the free book giveaway. You'll have an opportunity to make a choice of one of the 3 books of my Shiloh Mystery Series, and I'll be happy to send an autographed copy to you. We'll do the drawing right after we conclude today, so we appreciate that. Now, while we're in here in the store, I had got introduced to this young lady over here, Victoria, who lives in this area, and I wanted to ask her a simple question, and I'm going to ask it again. Why Horton's? What is so special about Horton's, being as you're a young lady in this area?
Well, what's special to me about Horton's is the fact that it's a local bookstore that I can come into town and not be far from my home, and it's just a comforting little space.
Outstanding. And you know, she talked about her love for the J.K. Rowling, the Harry Potter series, and this is a bookstore that engages the local community like many others do. It is an anchor to downtown Carrollton, and so I do encourage folks that are in this area to please come out and support Horton's, but also to support any of your local bookstores that are in your community, that are independently owned, locally owned and supported. Connie and I have had the benefit and the privilege of being around a lot of independent bookstores over the last couple of years. And I'm not going to be real good at this, but I'm going to try to say as many as I can. The Book Loft in Fernandina Beach is one of my favorite go-to bucket list bookstores. If you're down in Fernandina Beach, Florida, stop in to see Miss Susan Nelson down there and her staff. The Bookshelf, Miss Annie Jones down at Thomasville, Georgia, has been a fantastic supporter of everything that we're doing. One is because if you read my Shiloh Mystery Series, you do know that they're geographically near where the story is. There's the Bookworm in Powder Springs. There's the Book Miser in Roswell, Foxtail in Woodstock, Blue Train Books in Hogansville. A fantastic little bookstore that does 99% of it is all used books, but they take great care in all the books that they have down here. Story on the Square in McDonough is a new bookstore there that's doing a fantastic job as well. Pretty Good Books is brand new. It's in LaGrange, Georgia, just opened up back in December and has survived very well through this health crisis period. And I encourage you to stop in and get to know more about them. Autumn Oil Booksellers is one of the bookstores that I was on slate to have attended already, and as soon as the health crisis clears up, I will be attending down there in Auburn, Alabama. Postman Books in Ponce City Market is a fantastic place to be in downtown Atlanta. Page 158 Books in Wake Forest, North Carolina was a pleasure to be there a couple years ago. Bury Bookstore, which is in Hartsville, South Carolina. Bogart Books in our old hometown of Millville, New Jersey, where we lived for many years, where our youngest son was born. We got the privilege of being there. They've supported us since our books came out. But there's so many others that that we have been able to walk in and be introduced to, and I encourage all of you to support an independent bookstore. And Miss Dorothy Pittman, where are you?
I think she went
She's downstairs. Miss Dorothy Pittman, you know. So in lieu of her being here, we're going to take care of the mascots. This is Dante. This is the, you know, one of the fascinating things about Hortons is there's Dante and Poe's around here somewhere, which is the black cat that has been here forever. There's Miss Dorothy. Come on, Miss Dorothy.
Actually, I think Poe may have gone outside.
I think Poe, yeah, when you do events here, you do have to be a cat lover, I promise you. And this is the one store that I definitely tolerate Poe and Dante. I've kind of grown up with them since the last 3 years.
Yeah.
So this is Miss Dorothy Pittman. She has owned the Hortons since 1997, but she knows so much of the history here. She has been a fantastic supporter of all the books that I've been doing. We've sold a fair number of books out of this store. And I don't always have to be here to do it, so she does a great job supporting what we do, and I want to thank her so much. So, Miss Dorothy, what would you like to say to the folks about supporting independent bookstores like Hortons?
Well, we've been here nearly 130 years, and it's been the support of the community that's kept us going. It's important that you do support your community, because if you don't, it'll disappear. I mean, that's what happens. And we've been a part of the community, and the community has loved us, and we appreciate that.
Absolutely. And I would tell you this, that just think about this for just a moment. It is sometimes too easy and too convenient to click that Amazon button. Nothing against Amazon. There are times in which it makes sense. But you know what? You're sending that dollar to support a multi-billionaire, multi-billionaire. Whereas, you know, when you buy a book locally, you may spend an extra dollar from time to time, but you are also supporting the staff that is from the local area. You're supporting the town of your local area, and we really encourage that. It really is worth the investment for sure. There's so many wonderful book events that they sponsor. I've been involved in it. You have something going on almost every weekend. So there's more here than just meets the eye. So I just encourage that. So with that all being said, I want to thank everybody. Oh, and when we get done here, I'm going to have fun. Connie and I are going to do the scavenger hunt here because this place is phenomenal. We've got to find all of the books that represent all these clues. So hopefully we can get the scavenger hunt done. So listen, I want to thank everybody that has been viewing this and who will view this when we post it later. And remember, like or comment right away, and we will be doing a drawing, and we'll notify the winner of one of the books of their choice from the Shiloh Mystery Series. Thank you. God bless, and thank you for being a part of this for this entire month. Thank you.